We got more information about NILAH. First, the subreddit that we found out in the previous video is now public, and it is moderated by PixelBuds, the same moderator for the Zeri, Vex, Renata and Belvet main subreddits, so this 100% confirms that her name will indeed be NILAH. Next up, we have this image shared by multiple people on Twitter, claiming to be the concept art for NILAH. What's interesting is that she uses a water whip, so maybe she won't just have water hand attacks like the water portal Hand's first teaser, but actually a water whip, which in hindsight makes even more sense since Rivi said in the first teaser talking about her in the Champions in season 2022 video, called her a mysterious non-traditional bot lane champion that will be whipping out later this year. And you know how they always like to play with words describing champion kits, so it will most likely that she will have some water martial arts as well as a whip as her weapon, since we don't really have any champion with a whip as a weapon yet, and the waterbender whip will be even cooler. And there is also this kit of her abilities going around on Twitter as well, and it also got shared by Big Bad Bear saying it's similar to what he already knew, so it could be real but probably not, so let's take a look with a grain of salt. Maybe it's real, maybe it's not. Saying that her attack speed scales the more she hits, her Q would be a dash, obviously, then empower her attacks to strike twice and deal AoE damage and marks targets. And the passive that upon casting an ability, her next attack deals bonus damage, and the third attack is doubled and also refunds half of Q's cooldown. W would throw a water orb in the target direction, detonating and creating a cloud of slowing mist that extends around all enemies and terrain hit. It lasts for 10 seconds or 4 after a first allied champion enters it, and enemies inside it are unable to attack, well, to auto-attack at least. So similar to Akali's W in a way, and this would fit with her story from the teaser of those 10 guys at once and then disappearing without getting hit, so it would be a cool idea. Her E apparently was a former Gwen ability. She extends her whip in the target direction, tethering herself to the first enemy hit for 4 seconds, and she can recast to extend out from the tethered enemy in the target direction. If it hits another enemy or piece of terrain, a second tether is formed between the two targets, granting NILAH a second recast, and the second recast pulls the targets into each other, damaging and slowing enemies they pass through, and if both enemies are champions, they are stunned on collision. So they get thrown to each other head to head, and they smash into each other and then get stunned. Sounds very Catwomanish. Pretty damn cool. And the ultimate would be Promise of the Ocean. She channels, creating a circular shaped elastic arena in the target area, lasting 7 seconds or until she exits the bounds. She can attack anything inside the arena regardless of range, so infinite range while inside the circle for enemies in the circle, and also enemies that attempt to exit the arena will be pushed back inside, but only once, afterwards they can get out. So it's kinda like Camille's ult in a way. And the arena's walls act as terrain for the purpose of her E and W, so she can tether to them or head smash two enemies into each other while they are inside, and as long as NILAH remains in the arena, she gains bonus movement speed and ignores unit collision. That sounds like a really cool idea. We'll see if it's real or just a fan-made design, but it fits both the water team and the whip team and the name, so we'll have to see. Apparently we'll get her quite soon, since she'll be out before Udyr, and we know that Udyr should be pretty soon too, so NILAH should be out quite soon, especially if she comes out with a Star Guardian skin too, so stay tuned. That's about it for now. I'll keep an eye out on the subreddit now that it's open for more information. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.